another series of questions in a question and answer from somebody. Couple things. First comment he said is, I find your website, all the content confusing, but since you know as much as anyone in the field, perhaps a lot more than most. Well, thanks for that. I agree that the site is confusing, especially on the blog, trying to make improvements. Okay. So the question is, the course coming up, I've announced it. I'm going to do a live Q&A session, no different than the cryptocurrency course, this one right here. This is on the store, quantlabs.net/shop. This course right now, this course is going to go live next month in January 2022 on Thursdays. And what that's going to involve is learning about building custom trading bots. I'll go into more detail with that. Now, this person asks, is this course for beginners? No, I wouldn't say, because I don't teach Python in there. Where Python is, the language, is a lot of assumptions that you understand Python. The concepts of using whatever in Python is fairly simple, but you got to have some kind of coding experience. I've had people in parallel work with Python versus this course. It can overwhelm them, but depending upon your goal in life, the best answer I'm going to give you something a little better. Next up. So I've been on your videos. You go into depth analysis. Yeah, I go kind of pretty deep on a lot of analysis, especially on the YouTube videos. Are these Python templates part of your course? Templates, there's coding samples. As you see in the description here throughout the different modules, how to do charting, how to do database. So those are separate standalone examples. So in order for, depending upon what you do, you need to know how to build and stitch those together. That's where the Python experience comes in. Best way to explain it. I know you're responsive, so you don't need to ask about ongoing support. Yeah, like I do courses every week and hopefully ongoing with both the cryptocurrency course, which is really for non-technical people. This one here, that's an intake every month. This one's more for programmers. I prefer to use Python because it's easier for people to pick up on, especially if they're coming from, let's say, zero knowledge as well. So I know a little MQL coding, kindergarten level. I've worked with MQL. I'll be going into more depth with that platform, MetaTrader, as well as Five, and my opinions on it, as I'm starting to revisit more Forex. So I'll do that in the next few videos. So keep on the lookout for that. I'm not afraid to hard work to get me where I want to go. So what is the best way to proceed if I were to use your service? Okay, so again, I don't know your technical capabilities. I don't know your work ethic. I don't know your end goal. What I would recommend, if you just want to learn programming, do that on your own. And once you're, like, go through one of the books out there in Python. A good one, probably to start with, let's see, Python programming intro, yeah, for beginners. So that might be, there's a ton of places to go to learn that. I mean, there's a lot of free stuff available in Udemy, or really cheap, or these books. I don't know, it just depends what you think is best for you. Once you're fairly comfortable with that, then I would come back and start figuring out the Python for the course, because that involves pandas, mostly data frames, some database with Redis, charting, and you'll go through the list in the course description. It goes over as well. TALib as well, the technical analysis library. So it's really hard, but maybe another option is if you've worked with MQL, MetaTrader, meaning in a platform, you might want to take a look at MotiveWave. I find it's just a much better platform, just to give you an idea of where I plan to go with it. It really, everything comes down to the markets. Like with crypto right now, everything's been down, it's struggling. kind of flatlined since Friday. So makes me wonder, maybe I should proceed with a backup, an easy backup to maintain. So I have worked with Forex in the past, kind of gave up on that just because how lucrative crypto is, but here we are with crypto now. So here's all the connections from MotiveWave.com. So you have some options here that I've presented for Forex.com, FXCM, Gain, and Awareness. I think those are all the major brokers available. If you're willing to go, let's say with Awanda and Forex, if you're using MGL4, like I said, I'll be doing more detailed videos on this. You're better off to just invest your resources and time into MotiveWave. Don't worry about Python. Just due to the fact that let me show you my cointracking.info. So here's the cointracking.info. You can see here we almost fully recovered from our losses in May, considering our losses on Friday. But this isn't due to active trading in crypto. That's more like investment and holding in other exchanges. That's starting to outperform my active trading. The active trading, yeah, it's been kind of okay last week, but it's more the investment stuff. So that's anybody can do. But either way, we're at the same level. Now the thing is, that's all fine and good. As I said, I need to branch out outside of crypto. But with crypto, you can. The thing I love about MotiveWave is a couple of things. What I was going to show you right here. This rally was due to programming, yes, and that was an easy trade that a lot of people have already hinted at. Then we had the drop here, and along this way, I could have probably easily outperformed what I'm doing now since October 10th. The reason that you see this flatline region is because of, we'll call it struggles with Python, because Python's it's built for anything you want, including execution. But the problem with execution, because you're building it yourself, you're not getting a lot of the features that you would need to do proper execution, like stop losses or whatever else, scaling up positions, because you have to build all that yourself. But from this point on, there's another rally here, is all because I've got my analysis done in Python, which is very powerful. But then once you move into the execution, you start to see the big benefit of using a really good trading platform with the execution and orders. And that's why I've started getting this performance of 2.5 or whatever it's added up to so far in the last close to 2 months. So that's what I'm saying is do Python for analysis. The course is fine for that. But if you want rock solid execution, you would definitely want to work with a better platform for that, like a MotiveWave. So that's where I'm planning to go with it, with the Forex. And in fact, I think with the Forex, I'm going to do 100% analysis as well as execution in MotiveWave. So coming back to the question here, what am I planning to do? Depends on you, your work ethic, and your end goals. If you want to work with crypto and get full benefits, you may benefit from the Python course once you get past that point, and then focus on your trading execution in MotiveWave on a safe, rock solid rock solid exchange like Kraken. Because I will tell you from my experience, go back to the connections here, with the available crypto exchanges for MotiveWave, we have Kraken, we have right here Kraken, Coinbase as well, Coinbase Pro, we have Binance as well, and the other one is Bitstamp. I think maybe they dropped Bitstamp. Bitstamp's not the best broker, or best. They still have Bitstamp. So they have 4 exchanges to crypto in MotiveWave. Out of those brokers, the only one that I would recommend is Kraken, even though it's fairly limited in terms of coin selection. But your money's fairly safe. You get really good service when you hit challenges. I find Coinbase, Binance, you're going to have potential problems. Binance is only really good for if you have larger position sizing. So if you're experienced, you definitely could maybe go with Binance. Coinbase, I'd avoid at all costs. Just the way they set it up, it's just irregular. So again, what I'm trying to point out here is you could still use all in with MotiveWave for execution, and use MotiveWave for both crypto, because you have some pretty good choices in the crypto exchanges, and then if you want to use Forex, you can use something like Oanda, not the best, but I mean it's okay. But I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna put up more future videos on that. But the real power of MotiveWave, and it's just like a one-time investment, you can use virtually all asset classes with MotiveWave. So it's one platform, a lot of asset classes. So for instance, if I later in the year go with interactive brokers to do all of these asset classes, including stock, futures, and options, I have that. If I want to go over to a really good futures broker, which I kind of like so far, Canon Trading, which includes options and futures, I can do that, and it's all again under one roof called MotiveWave. So MotiveWave is the investment. So what I'm trying to tell you is, I think you're better off to go all in with MotiveWave, just depending upon where you want to go in terms of asset class, and just one platform, one technology that you learn, and it's good, and it's a very good platform for that. And again, you have Forex and crypto and all the other asset classes covered as well. So that's what I'm saying is, you're probably better off to learn more MotiveWave, and if you want to go into the custom development, you have Java as well to learn. So if there was enough demand for it, I definitely would cover that. But for now, that's the direction I'm going with, because based upon my experience, finally I can say I've got really good good performance with crypto, because I'm with a really good platform like MotiveWave, and it's like I just focus on the strategy and the idea and the implementation of that, instead of focusing on everything around a trading platform, because all that functionality you have to build on your own. But with MotiveWave or any other platform, all that functionality is built there and ready to go, and it's already mature and pretty well debugged, so you don't have to worry about that. You just focus on the strategy, the trading idea, and the implementation of that, and that's it. And that's what you want, so you can reap the benefit of making money via trading instead of working on and maintaining some platform you may have built your own or rolled your own solution. It's just not practical, I don't think, unless you're like a kid or something, you got nothing better to do in your time. But if you're on a timeline, I'd definitely go with the MotiveWave. I'm not sure if these answer a lot of questions for this person. As I said, if you're new to all this, what I would recommend is go over to my chat server, see what else I've got going on. You can go over to quantlabs.info for that. As well, we have my newsletter, quantlabs.net/contact. And if you want, you can always visit my shop online at quantlabs.net/shop right here. Okay, see what we got going on, our memberships and our courses as well. Other than that, thanks for watching. Have a good day.